The Gyanvapi Temple Mosque row has brought in light the debate over Places of Worship Act 1991. What is the issue here? Some organizations have claimed that a shivling was found inside the Gyanvapi Masjid complex in Varanasi. The Committee of Management of Anjuman Intizamiya Masjid, Varanasi, challenged the videography survey ordered by a local court of the Ma Shringar Gauri Sthal in the complex. The Muslim body contended that it is contrary to provisions of the Places of Worship Special Provisions Act 1991. The Hindu Sena has filed an intervention in the apex court seeking a dismissal of the appeal. Let us first understand what is the issue. The Gyanvapi Mosque is adjacent to the iconic Kashi Vishwanath temple and has been a subject of controversy. Hindu groups allege that the mosque was built by Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb after demolishing structures of the Kashi Vishwanath temple in the 16th century. A local court mandated videography survey of the Gyanvapi Mosque complex showed that there was remains of a temple. The controversy first started in 1991 after some local priests claimed that Aurangzeb has demolished some parts of the Kashi Vishwanath temple rebuilt by Maharani Ahilya Bai Holkar of Malwa Kingdom. It was destructed to build the mosque. The priests also sought permission to worship in the Gyanvapi complex, claiming idols of Hindu gods are present there. However, the matter remained dormant and the hearing was suspended by the Allahabad High Court. What do historians suggest? Some historians differ from the claim of the Hindu groups. They claim that the Gyanvapi Mosque and the Kashi Vishwanath temple were built by the Mughal Emperor Akbar in a bid to spread awareness about his Deen-e-Ilahi religious system. However, some historians support claims that Aurangzeb demolished parts of the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Historian Audrey Trushki, in her book Aurangzeb, The Man and the Myth, writes, "My understanding is that the Gyanvapi Masjid was indeed built during Aurangzeb's reign. The masjid incorporates the old Vishwanath temple structure destroyed on Aurangzeb's order as its Qibla wall. While the mosque dates back to Aurangzeb's period, we do not know who built it. The Gyanvapi Masjid still stands today in Banaras with part of the ruined temple's wall incorporated into the building. This reuse may have been a religiously clothed statement about the dire consequences of opposing the Mughal authority, according to Audrey Trushke." How the matter was revived? The matter was revived after the historic verdict of the Supreme Court in 2019 in connection with the Babri Masjid Ram Janmabhoomi dispute. That year, a petition was filed in the Allahabad High Court that sought a survey of the Gyanvapi Masjid by the Archaeological Survey of India. In 2021, another petition was filed by Delhi-based women who sought a permission to worship Hindu deities whose idols are said to be located on the walls of the mosque. They also sought instructions that idols of Hindu gods should not be damaged. Then in April 2022, Varanasi District Civil Court Judge Ravi Kumar Divakar ordered a survey and videography by the Advocate Commissioner at the mosque complex. Divakar also turned down a plea by the mosque committee to replace Ajay Kumar Mishra, who was appointed Advocate Commissioner by him to survey the Gyanvapi Gauri Shringar complex. He also appointed 2 more advocates to help the commissioner with the survey and said it should be completed by Tuesday. The Muslim groups moved the Supreme Court against the survey later, but were left disappointed after the top court refused to grant an interim order of status quo on the survey. The court, however, agreed to consider listing the plea of a Muslim party against the survey of the Gyanvapi premises. The Muslim side has been referring to the Places of Worship Act 1991. What is the Places of Worship Act? As the title describes it, it is an act to prohibit conversion of any place of worship and to provide for the maintenance of the religious character of any place of worship. It was passed by the Parliament in 1991 when the communal tensions in India were at peak. It sought to provide the confidence to every religious community that their places of worship will be preserved and that their character will not be altered. Therefore, this act has 3 main provisions. First, for anti-conversion, Section 3 of the Act bars the conversion in full or part of a place of worship of any religious denomination into a place of worship of a different religious denomination, even a different segment of the same religious denomination. Second, the holiness of a place shall be protected. The Section 4.1 declares that the religious character of a place of worship shall continue to be the same as it existed on August 15, 1947. Third, it bars any kind of litigation. Section 4.2 says any suit or legal proceedings with respect to the conversion of the religious character of any place existing on August 15, 1947, pending before any court shall abate. Exception for Ayodhya was there. Section 5 stipulates that the Act shall not apply to the Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid case and to any suit, appeal or proceedings relating to it. In the Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid title suit case, Supreme Court bench said that 1991 Act was not under challenge and the Places of Worship Act imposes a non-derogable obligation towards enforcing our commitment to secularism under the Indian Constitution. Non-derogable means a right which cannot be taken away. The Supreme Court held that this law is a legislative instrument designed to protect the secular features of the Indian polity, which is one of the basic features of the Constitution. The Places of Worship Act is a legislative intervention which preserves non-retrogression as an essential feature of our secular values. The Act was challenged on the grounds that it bars judicial review, which is a basic feature of the Constitution, and it imposes arbitrary, irrational, retrospective cut-off date. The Supreme Court will hear the case on 19th May. The videography survey will be presented at that time. This was all about Gyanvapi Temple Mosque Complex issue and Places of Worship Act. Hope you like this video. Give a thumbs up if you like it. Share your views and comments. Do subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.